Dragon Ball is a phenomenon. No other franchise ever managed to take over the world like Dragon Ball did. The staying power this show possesses is simply unrivaled. Now you might say, but Benchot, what about Pokemon? Just freaking shut up. Okay, Mr. Wise Guy, if you're so smart and you know so much about Pokemon, can Pokemon summon the entirety of the Hispanic community like some freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Quick Play spell card? I think not, okay? Okay? But the Dragon Ball community was facing a huge crisis. Dragon Ball GT ended in 1999 in Japan, and Dragon Ball Super only started in 2015. That's 16 years. For 16 years, Dragon Ball fans were left out to dry. The only official content we got were video games. You know, the classics, Tenkaichi, Budokai, stuff like that. Other than that, nothing. Just quiet.
What are your fears? What are your fears?
But luckily, the Dragon Ball community harbors some of the most intelligent, not intelligent, talented, passionate, most illiterate people of all time. And they got to work. No official content? Pfft, who needs that? We got Goku vs Mario, baby! Before we get started, thank you for all the support on the last video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Let's get going already! Fan-made Dragon Ball content varies heavily, from jaw-droppingly animated stories like Dragon Ball Deliverance,
Royal Spear!
to a Vegeta vs Homer. I put all of today's topics on this pretty little wheel right here, and I'm gonna spin it, and we're gonna start with whichever the fucking idea. But without further ado, spin the wheel! New Super Saiyan forms. The concept is just elementary. Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good kids, very good. In all seriousness though, this was my jam as a kid. I spent hours watching these videos on YouTube.
Leave me alone!
And they always had that fucking song that you know that one? All of these forms are just simple recolors made in paint, which is ironic to say the least. Or, if you were feeling fancy, you'd give him a bunch of hair. Just like, more hair.
More!
But man, I really wish Super Saiyan 5 was canon. I can't be the only one, right? I mean, it just looks so cool, dude. I remember in Tenkaichi 3, I chose Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's alt costume just to cope, I guess. If Tenkaichi 4 doesn't have that costume, I'ma give it a bad review, okay? And I'm pretty sure we've all seen this abomination. This insult to nature. This affront to God. Who came up with this? I'd like to shake their hand, because this is kind of funny, dude. The Ultra Dragon Ball Wiki, which compiles an almost endless amount of Dragon Ball fan-made content into one site. Nothing personal to anyone who partakes in these shenanigans, but I'm gonna make fun of some of these. Chocolate Super Saiyan. It's a form that Saiyans get when they eat too much chocolate. Yep, that's it, no more. It's just a poop-colored Super Saiyan 4, I guess. To achieve this form, you must eat 50 pounds of chocolate,
have enough power and heart rate. No heart problems or stomach cancer. The courage to diet.
Brodroid 13. Brodroid 13 is a fusion between Broly and Android 13, and he's powerful enough to blow up 3 planets in one attack, guys. As a King Vegeta level attack, my guy. Drake and my favorite one, Big Bang Meatball, which is a technique created by Vegeta when he saw a big meatball and he said, "Wow, that's a big meatball. It's about as big as my Big Bang attack. Let me see something." He grabbed the meatball and put it in his hand. He put energy into it and it became the Big Bang Meatball.
Wow, I need a minute to think about this.
Wow. Shakespeare been real quiet since this one dropped, guys. Yeah, I think we're done here. Again, no hate to the creators, but come on, it's pretty funny. Big Bang Meatball. What? Goku vs. Everybody. Ah, a certified hood classic. Goku vs. Everybody is a YouTube animation by Toonsmith Productions, where Plankton from SpongeBob organizes a tournament where Goku has to fight, well, everybody.
I'll take you on. How you make so-and-so?
You're joking, right?
And I mean everybody. And spoilers, in the end, Goku does a fusion dance with skips from regular show to defeat Galactus. Man, that just reminded me of all the Goku vs. videos from back in the day. Goku vs. Mario, Goku vs. Superman, and not to forget the classic Goku vs. AIDS.
Huh?
The infamous what-if scenario where Goku got AIDS.
The next day, a man walks through the doors of that very hospital Goku is in. This man is none other than former Los Angeles Lakers superstar and NBA Hall of Famer, Irvin Magic Johnson.
You what?
You know what? The wheel can sit this one out.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, knock yourself out.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh, Lord.
I really like what-ifs. It's always fun to speculate on what would happen if certain key moments were changed. Hell, they made 2 games out of this concept. But can we please stop killing Baby Pan? Please. If you don't know what I mean, people often kill Baby Pan to make Gohan rage and transform. You know, fine, weird, but fine, I get it. But did she really have to look like she was involved in a drive-by? Like she was in some gang shooting? Anyways, Dragon Ball AF. Some of you might be too young to remember Dragon Ball AF, which... man, I'm old. AF was a rumored continuation of Dragon Ball GT, which never panned out because it was just a joke, you know? Dragon Ball AF. April Fools. But as a kid, I was on my knees begging for it to be real. Nowadays, there are actually 2 Dragon Ball AF mangas. One from Dragon Ball Super's very own Toyotaro, and one from Young Gigi. They have some similarities, but the stories are vastly different. They do both include Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, which is just
So cool.
I wish they'd somehow make all these wacky forms a reality. Oh wait, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Heroes is just fanfiction, but official. Anything you can come up with probably exists in Heroes. Great Ape Gogeta? Check. Super Saiyan 4 Broly? Check. Limit Breaker times 20 Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue Vegito? Also check. Whew. People like to hate on it for being a cash grab and just a way to capitalize on the franchise without putting actual effort into a story, which is completely true, but as shameless as it is, I love it. Dragon Ball isn't a franchise that needs a complex story or deep characters. It does have some of these, but it doesn't need to. To me, Dragon Ball is all about awesome transformations, fights, visuals, and you can see all of these in the stuff the fandom creates. You can just tell how much love these people have for Dragon Ball. And honestly, that makes me happy. You see, right now, we're in a similar situation as when GT ended. Dragon Ball Super ended in 2018. That's 5 years ago. And since then we've gotten, what, 2 movies? And that's it? So when I look at all this fan-made content, it made me really happy. It made me happy knowing no matter how long he's gone, there are millions of people just like me, waiting desperately for Goku to come back. But until then, I'm gonna watch Goku vs. Mario again. That shit is